John Hancock here with a special video showcasing Fest West 2017 and all love for the Texas Instruments TI-99 4A. That's right. I just got back from a festival, convention, celebration of a classic computer, and it's awesome. And if you don't know anything about the computer, I'm going to do a brief overview, and then I'm going to showcase this wonderful event, this event that's been happening for years. It's happened in different states, Arizona, California, and for the last couple of years it's actually happened in my backyard, a little bit north and this time a little bit south in Woodland, Washington. So here we go. Sit back and learn something about the TI-99 4A. Thought I'd do a brief overview of kind of what a TI-99 4A is. There's typically two models you find. You find the nice steel version, which is awesome, and then you find the beige model, which was released later and was more of a cost-effective model. Typically, these are some common TI-99 cartridges that you can find. Munchman, this is kind of what they look like. Parsec and TI Invaders. Other ones are Adventure, Hunt the Wampus. There's tons. These are TI-99 controllers. They're not notoriously popular with many gamers. You can get an adapter, and the adapters can look many different ways. You can get a Wicco adapter. There's also this device, which essentially means that you can use a standard 9-pin controller and play your games. There are modifications to hook your system up. There is a VGA modification, and standard hookups are composite. So some of the more uncommon cartridges: Popeye, Frogger, Cubert, some great arcade ports. Atari Soft made some great Atari games for the system: Centipede and the great Donkey Kong. There's many other Atari Soft games. There's also late release stuff like Boxer, and this is a 1989. Crazy stuff. I wanted to showcase some of my games in my collection that I wouldn't show in any other video, so got that. And we also have these, pretty much where we these are very hard to get. They're Game Vision cartridges, and this came early on with the system, I do believe. These are very hard to get, so having all four is very hard to find. So there you go. TI-99 Overview 101.
Okay, hey guys, this is welcome to Fest West 2017. I'm Air Shack on Atari H, James Shackle, and what you're looking at is Spark Drummers Challenge. Rescue at Atari Age. It's for the TI-99 4A. I'm running it off of Flash ROM 99. It's a basic game that was compiled to assembly language, and it is a fast game for a basic game. And I'll give you an intro on how it plays.
Okay. All right, let's get in here.
First off, you got 3 skill levels: hard, medium, and easy, and they're all labeled after the people that helped me develop the game. We're going to go with the hard level game. What we have to do is make our way through the maze. Level 1.
Kind of zoom it in.
No bad graphics. I wanted it to look like something that came out in 1980. And I kind of had a maze game in mind. And if you know anything about the Valley Astrocade, this started off as a clone of Wave Maker's Obstacle Course Tournament by John Peace.
Okay.
And as I learned more about programming the TI-99, I was able to expand the world of the Obstacle Course Tournament and turn it into Spark Drummers Channel.
Okay.
But right now we've got our drummer. He's stranded. He needs supplies. He needs to make his way up to the ship, and the way we're going to do that is we're going to go up to Evil Omega's lair.
Oh, nice.
Spark Drummer lives in Arizona. That's why the mojo is shaped like Arizona. Right. And it's got a V in it because Spark Drummer was a heavy player in the Valley of the Sun TI User Group, so that was their logo.
the shape of Arizona with it be. Now see, Evil Omega's throwing bricks. He's one of the only villains in video games that tosses bricks. What he's trying to do is seal me into his evil lairs to where he can taunt me and take away a life. So we avoided that. And now we're back over the surface of Sonoria, and it's the only planet other than Earth that has cabins. But it's very similar to the Sonoran Desert, which is also where Phoenix happens to be. So there's a tie-in with characters and some of my friends. We're throwing down a little Vast Mojo, and that's Valley of the Sun TI user group Mojo, down to Spark Drummer. He got a little excited, he jumped up a little bit. What you have to do is you have to get through 5 levels in order for him to get up to the ship to rescue him.
Awesome. That's sweet. Thanks for sharing that.
Sure. And if you want...
All right, here we go. Final level of this awesome homebrew game made for Fest West 2017. I'm probably going to mess up, but here we go. Force be with me. Okay, I'm backwards hat mode.
Uh-oh.
Serious now.
He's got his A game on.
All right, let's do it.
Oh! You got 4
All right.
more.
All right, here we go. Here we go. It's on now. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. All right. I love. Oh! Oh! This is a good game though. I gotta say. Hungry for more. Really is a nod to. I know it's based on an Astrocade game.
That's what these 4 is.
You got 2 more lives.
Okay.
You can do it. You're at the final level. No pressure.
And this is loosely based off the Astrocade game.
Yeah.
Now I'm messing up. All right, one more. All right, getting serious now.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that's a big issue with running games. I feel like it's frustrating because I know nobody ever won Aperture all the way through because I got stuff from level.
Yes. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Now you can relax right now because he's just going to orbit. You can kind of take a chill and plan it out.
All right, we can do this.
Now you're going to see a different screen when you go up this time.
I think that's the problem is I think it gets too long.
Okay.
Because it does take about 6 hours to play. That's supposed to be good for a general. Yeah. The trick is each dungeon right off the bat, these 2 legs are pretty easy myself.
Nice.
Which 2? It isn't an easy one.
Nice.
Those should be
All right.
legal because I told it.
All you got to do is drop it this time and you got it.
That must be just XP doing its thing. This should be the first way.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
All right. You got his mojo. Oh, sweet.
All right, you did it. Now it's going to throw your score up. And if you don't go up and down, but you toggle the switch to the right, those are all the people that helped me out that were not already mentioned.
Nice.
So it's kind of a thank you card.
That's
that
cool.
you do.
Got a little Easter egg.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
There we go.
Very cool.
You did it. Well done.
Thanks. All right.
Didn't want you to leave without
Yeah.
kids.
That's right.
Hi, I'm Greg McGill with ArcadeShopper.com. I sell peripherals and new cartridges for the TI-99 4A, as well as for some other classic computers.
Okay.
I also sell video games and pinball machines and arcade for the arcade games. One of the cartridges that I sell is called a Flash ROM, which uses an SD card to store. Reset here. To store mini 32K cartridge images on the SD card, and then it presents it in a menu, and you can pick the game off the menu. There we go. Okay.
Awesome. Classic.
I also sell a lot of homebrew games from people who are developing them currently. One of the coolest ones recently is called Break Free, which was written by a gentleman in Italy who's a big Queen fan. So he wrote this game, and it's basically an Arcanine style game. And it's written completely in GPL, which is the native language of the TI.
And does this run on a
This runs on a base console.
standard console? All right.
No memory expansion needed. So it's really cool. Another game that I sell is actually a demonstration game. Is the Super Mario Brothers for the TI.
This is crazy. This is amazing. So I'm going to zoom in here and try to show the screen here. I'll try to get it set there. All right. Now what does it take to run this?
This game requires TI with 32K RAM expansion and also the F18A VGA video display processor replacement.
Okay.
And that's available on another website, which is codehackcreate.com. I sell the 32K memory expansion.
Can't believe Super Mario Brothers running on a TI-99. 3 levels?
3-level demo, yeah. He pretty much wrote this to prove he could do it.
That's crazy.
So that's 5 steps with ropes in between.
That's so amazing.
I was only good at it. It's got all the underground levels too.
We've done it hundreds of times in the race.
Wow.
Now, make it count.
That's great. Thanks for showing me that.
Okay, hi, my name is Pete Eberlein. I've been working on Legend of Zelda for the TI, except I'm calling it Legend of Matilda, short for Matilda or TI or whatever. So I've been using it to learn assembly language back on the TI, just to kind of get a feel of what the VDP is capable of. And I just wanted to get back into it and kind of relive my childhood programming on the TI, but not in TI Basic, which is so slow it's hardly usable, but go straight to assembly language, which is wicked fast. And here we go. So here you can see I've got the guy in the center of the screen. You can move around and use his sword with the enter key. And it's a work in progress, so there aren't any enemies yet. But you can go inside the cave, walk around, go back out, and just basically explore the whole overworld map, which is comprised of 16 by 8 different screens you can visit. The map on the top, the status bar, updates on the screen you're on. It has smooth scrolling from left to right or wherever. It's done in graphics mode 1, which uses almost all 255 characters. And each level has the same size as the original Zelda. Wow. Except for the top line is only 3 lines instead of 4. And planning to do the sprites. I've got all the sprites done for the enemies, but I didn't have time to get them in the game last night working on it. I decided sleep was a little more important. And planning to do dungeons as well. I've got it mapped out in Magellan. And I have, this is basically what you see when you go in the dungeon. And also, I've got the graphics for a little maze here. Empty walls, in case you can't go through. Some walls will be bombable, and this is the graphic for that. Some doors you'll need to find a key before you can go through it. And the enemies too, there's some traps that will try to hit you as you walk either vertically or horizontally next to them. And stairs that you can go down with a secret block that you can push to go through.
Wow.
And you can find a power-up in this screen as well. So
Wow.
I've got most of the graphics done. Just need to find more time to program it in assembly. And I've been learning as I go, so that should keep me pretty busy
All right.
to do it.
This guy started this 2 months ago, and he didn't know assembly when he started.
aggressive.
Wow.
Well, I do other assembly languages, but this was TI.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah,
Recorded it. Thanks.
glad to do that.
So say your name.
All right, so hi, Tercy here. I was asked to give a quick demonstration of the project I'm working on, Dragon Slayer for the TI. I recently got the license from ReadySoft, so the intent is to actually go ahead and release this.
Okay.
The cartridge takes 128 megabytes of ROM, so it's going to take a little bit of new hardware development to get it out.
Okay.
All the indications are that it should work pretty well. Although I am holding down a key here to have it step, I actually have a playable demo of the first level, which has been on YouTube for about a year now.
Getting some light. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better.
Okay, everybody.
All right. Very cool.
Okay.
Tercy. Yeah. Go on ahead. Let's see what have all the cool stuff. All right.
Sweet. Thanks, man.
You bet. Okay. Now, what we need to do is have everybody put their tags in this box. Dennis, if you want to win something.
Thank you.
Or some vanilla. BJTO!
Awesome.
Okay. This is one for the grand prize. Kevin. You know Matthew 180. Oh, the F-18? An F-18A. Look at that. Yeah. Now these next prizes are going to be a little bit different where the power goes out. John.
Yeah.
This is a little light. Touch it, comes on, touch it, goes on. Right now. Okay. And the last one is for a CF7. All right, well, there's a lot of people around the world that like the TI-99 for whatever reason. It was like their first computer, or they grew up with it, or it was a hand-me-down from somebody. And, you know, the nostalgia of it, right? Well, there's a place online called AtariAge.com, and you can get to the main meat of it by going to TI-99.AtariAge.com. And there's people from all over the world that hang out here, and they make hardware, they make software, they just have a great time, okay? So, if you're into TI, or you remember the TI, come to TI, you know, visit the people. There's all kinds of stuff. Now, like, for instance, one of the new gadgets that has recently come out is called the Final Grom 99. Now, with this gadget, it's one cartridge, right? But with this cartridge, you can load like 95% of everything, anything was ever made, and run it without the need of a really expensive peripheral expansion box or anything like that. And some of the new games, I mean, they'll blow you away. Back in the day, you know, TI, they had some really lame games like Zero Zap, you know, stuff that you really want to write home about. Well, there's one guy, his name is Rasmus Moskar. He has made 10 new games in like the past like 3 or 4 years. And one of them you will not believe. Super Mario Brothers, right? Check this out. Back in the day, you would never have seen this on a TI.
Wow. That's cool background.
Anyway.
Yeah. So real quick, Kevin, correct?
Yeah.
Kevin, talk about how you kind of decided to organize Westfest.
Well, there's a lot of guys that like to hang out, and unfortunately, when you're online, you never get a chance to meet anybody in person, right? So I figured, why not give them the opportunity? So last year, I figured, well, okay, let's see what happens. So I put one on, and quite a few people came. It was just kind of surprising. I didn't expect the turnout I got. Okay, so this year I decided, well, let's do it again. Well, we got a guy from Pennsylvania, a couple guys from Arizona, a bunch of people from the Portland area, you know, so California.
Yep.
So it's really cool to see how, you know, dedicated people are to this little platform. So, you know, it's to me, it's just a great way to have fun.
Yep.
And enjoy ourselves.
I just want to say thank you so much for putting on this convention. It's an honor. And anytime, you know, if you need any help, you're always welcome. But this is what a dedicated game convention looks like for one classic computer, the TI-99. Thank you. All right. Awesome. Scored, as you saw in the video, I won a TI-99 solar lamp. Very cool. I scored a boxed Miner 2049er. I bought that from Arcade Shopper, and very sweet. Very hard to get box and manual, and the cart's in pretty good shape. Also, everybody who attended got one of these. It's like a kind of a welcome package, and so I'm actually going to be giving one of these to one of my biggest TI-99 fans who comments in this video at the bottom. That's right, you'll win a decal, you'll win a CD-ROM with some great software on it, and including one of the homebrews that I show in the video. You'll also get a copy of yesterday's news, which you can get online as well, and the Shift 38 Shift 838 newsletter, which is cool. This is something that was given away to all the people who attended the West Fest 2017, and it's just a little thank you. There was some extras, and so I'm taking one and giving it away. So comment on this video below to win it. Woo! That was a lot to cover. I thought, you know, I could do a couple different videos. No, I'm going to shove it all in. I know many out there may have never experienced this classic computer. It's cheap. Check it out. Pick it up. It's a great classic computer. There's a great support group and sub forum on Atari Age. I'll put a link below. Wonderful, nice people. My hat's off to all the people that were involved in coordinating and organizing Fest West 2017. A big shout out to Omega. I know that he was a lead on getting it all coordinated. Thank you so much. So many nice people. Comment below. I am giving away one of the initial thank you packages that I showed in the video. If you'd like it, I want you to talk about your love for the TI-99 4A. I'm going to pick one of the comments that I think's the best and ship it to you. So thank you so much. I do 2 videos a week, one on Sundays and one on Thursdays. Occasionally I might do a bonus video on Mondays or Tuesdays. One of those. This is the Immortal John Hancock. Thank you so much for all the support around the world. Hats off. Take care.